everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm filming this video on a Sunday. So if you remember a few months ago, I put a new clock spring on the truck, and I bought this truck, if you don't know, because I have so many new subscribers since I bought this truck. A YouTube subscriber traded this truck in. This is a 1995 K1500. It's in absolute mint condition, no rust on it anywhere. It's got a few little minor issues, only 87,000 miles. I've only put 2 tanks of gas in it since I bought it, so I'm not really driving it that much, but there was a couple issues with it when we got it. There were some oil leaks on it. There was an airbag clock spring that needed replaced, and there's an ABS light on it. So the customer told me about what was going on with the ABS light and with the airbag light. So the airbag light's already fixed. There's links in the description on those videos if you like to watch them. I really appreciate it if you do. And of course, hit a thumbs up on this video as well. So after I bought the truck, I drove it for the first time, and I got out on the interstate and had to tap the brakes just a little bit to slow down interstate traffic. And man, this truck rattled the teeth out of my head. It was so shaky and so bad. And it's got to be absolutely linked to the front brake pads and rotors. It's most likely the rotors. This older truck, you can certainly sit there and just turn the rotors, but I figured that I might as well just put new brake pads on it and new rotors while I'm in there, just to give it a good, easy setup from braking, because I'm going to actually start driving this truck just a little bit more over the next few months while I'm waiting for my 2020 C8 Corvette to come in and be built from the factory. Now, this is something I've never done a day in my life. I've never worked on a vehicle. I've never done anything like that on a vehicle. And I thought I was going to start tearing the engine down and fixing those oil leaks, but I ended up sending that across the street to a little mechanic shop here where I live in this little town in southern Indiana. So that they did. But a couple weeks ago, I was traveling in Nashville, Tennessee, and I laid down on the bed for a minute just to kind of relax. And I was working out in their workout center and stuff like that. And I ran across a YouTube channel called ChrisFix, and wow, that guy is absolutely amazing channel. I love that channel. Never met him, don't know who he is. First time I saw him was then, and he shows how you fix things. So I Googled him and found a video on how to change your brake pads and rotors. I don't know what it was on, but it seems like it's going to work on this truck as well. So I'm going to watch the YouTube video, and I am going to change my brakes out. So I head over to Harbor Freight today, and I bought a brand new 3-ton low profile jack. So we should be good on that. It has a 20-inch reach up, so it's awesome. This is the ABS sensor I am told that I need to replace. So while I got that wheel and the brakes off, that's an easy fix right along with it. We have brand new AC Delco brake pads. These are factory brake pads. And then we have brand new AC Delco rotors as well. So everything is going to be factory spec, and I'm going right with the best stuff that GM makes. We got all that off. It's looking good. If you look at the brake pads, they actually look pretty good, but I'm still going to change them out just because, I don't know, I can probably turn that rotor still as well, but I just rather take them all out. So watching Chris fix his video, it's exactly what he does on the video. So this should go pretty smoothly. Got all sorts of safety things in line. I got the tire under the frame. I got that jack stands there, and then I still have the jack engaged over there. So I got 3 different safety precautions in place. And I'm getting ready to put the 4th one in, which would be the wheel chocks. So we're gonna chalk these wheels up, and we're gonna be perfectly safe in the event that something bad happens. So my pretty basic tool chest, I've got quite a bit of stuff in there. And after watching Chris fix's video, he says we need a T50 hex bolt. Well, that's not the case on this CK1500. We actually need a 9mm. So I did not have that. And after a quick trip to AutoZone and $10 later, I do now have the proper one, which is a 9mm hex bit socket. So we're gonna go knock that stuff out of here. We're gonna get that off, and I don't anticipate any other issues from here. All right, so this bolt came out pretty simple. It's really stuck in there. There we go. We got it out. So all I should have to do is lift this up, I think. A little bit different than what ChrisFix said. I had to actually take off both of these bolts here, not just one of them. But outside that, it looks like pretty simple. And the good thing is this caliper is coming right off. So very, very nice that that thing is coming right off. I don't have to beat the crap out of it. And we'll take out these, we'll fix these brakes right here, push this caliper back in, clean that up a little bit, and we should be good. Passenger side all done. It's bolted back up. It's ready to go. I can probably actually put that tire on as well, but we'll wait till the end to make sure everything's good, and then we'll go do a test drive once I get that other side done. We'll show you here, we have the ABS anti-lock brake symbol on in the top right hand corner. So no other lights are on. So let's go down and change out this sensor and see if that fixes it. What I already did was remove this plate. This plate goes here and here, and what you have to do is move your hub so you can line up these two bolts that are right here, so they come straight out of there. So here's the sensor. It just comes up here, and it's really, really simple to do. You just unplug that right there. You see I've already got that unplugged. And you just take out these couple bolts, undo those right there and there, and plug it in. It's very simple. All right, so there we have it. So I've tightened this one completely down. I've connected that, and the rest of these I don't have tightened all the way because we're just going to turn the truck on to make sure that it fixes the problem. So we'll come in here, turn the car on. Voila, it's all fixed. Completely did it. Does that make me a mechanic? You can decide in the comments below. All done. Now, let's go see if this thing stops. So the next thing we need to do is start the truck up. We'll look to make sure there are no lights on to confirm. Everything went out. That is sweet. That airbag light should go off, yes. So now the next thing we need to do is pump the brakes. So it's gonna be really squishy at first. They are. You just pump them a few times and they'll tighten up. All right, let's see if this thing stops. We'll try right here. It stops good. We'll go up this way, so that way if there's an issue, I can just run off into the field. Hit the brakes. Oh, nice and smooth. Do it one more time. Hit the brakes. Oh my goodness gracious, what an amazing feeling this truck has now. No lights on. The brakes stop without shuddering. What do I do with this thing? Do I start modding it? Do I trade it? Do I sell it towards the 2020 C8 that I have on order? What do I do? I want to hear what you think I should do. You think would look good with a supercharger on there? Maybe twin turbo setup? Definitely some drag radials would look pretty sweet on this car. Let me know down in the comment section below if you'd like to see me start modding this car, doing it myself, or should I sell it or trade it versus a 2020 C8. Guys, well there you go. It's all fixed up. It drives great. We just got done driving back to AutoZone because I gotta give a big shout out to AutoZone. I did not know that they did this. I went to buy a socket set and they actually let you return it. It was an $80 set that, you know, it'd be cool to have here, but it's a set that I probably wouldn't use much again. But as time goes, I'll probably get bigger toolboxes and stuff like that, and won't have to return things. But it was cool that AutoZone lets you rent tools, so to speak, for free at no cost. So it really isn't renting, it's borrowing, which is awesome. So I mentioned earlier in the video that I took the truck in to get the oil leaks repaired. So this truck is like primo condition mechanically now. So back in early July, so earlier this month, we put a engine oil cooler line connector on it, an oil pan gasket set on it, and we did an oil change. All of that cost me $472. Luckily, working at a car dealership, I used some of the best stuff on the market, AC Delco factory OEM parts, and the brake pads and the rotors combined cost me $132, and I obviously did all that work myself, so I had no labor. And then the ABS speed sensor, that cost me $26.66. Big whopping total of $158 in this. I learned exactly how to do it, and I got to give a big shout out again to ChrisFix. Man, what a great channel he's got. He's got a ton of subscribers, and very detail oriented, which I like. I'm a detail oriented person, and I was able to do everything with virtually no problems. Just wanted to share everything that I've done so far with the truck and show you that I can actually repair something. I'm not just a car salesman. I love learning to repair things. I really want to start modding the Corvette. This is going to give me some confidence that I can start doing this stuff, read directions, watch videos, all that good stuff, and come out and make sure that I do it correctly. So as always, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and leave a thumbs up. As always, drive safely.